Yes. We got a few things to talk about today. There was another quote-unquote mass shooting in Orange County. Well, I saw the headlines that was happening, and then we found out who did the shooting, and nowhere to be found. We'll get into why. Again? Really? Plus also, Second Amendment sanctuary. Is it coming to Clarksville? Also, Mammy streets. I don't get it. So, we got a county commissioner, a city councilman, Jason Knight, going to be joining us to go over it all. Plus, on top of it, was it really a year ago when Tiger King came out? That's crazy. Carol Baskins, that bitch. That's all next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
I got like nothing for today, by the way. I got like no prep done.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's all right. We'll wing it. We'll do it live. My name is Joe Padula, former soldier with the 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, 101st Airborne Division Air Assault. And I'm ready. I'm ready for some real talk. I am ready for some real facts. I am ready for your real opinions. And I'm definitely ready to party with a purpose. Absolutely. Woo! Ric Flair. Woo! Mm-hmm. Babe, what's your favorite wrestler of all time?
That's a hard. It's a few of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, you got to pick one.
Pick one.
Yeah, you got to pick one.
Oh,
Type in your comments to who your favorite
it
wrestler
would
is.
probably be Goldberg.
Goldberg!
Yeah, it would probably be him.
Why, because he's Jewish?
No.
Oh.
It just, when he came in, he was just dominating everybody.
You know, a lot of Jewish people, when they enter the Hollywood world, okay, or entertainment world, they don't use their last names. They use their middle names as their last name.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it works. You know, I don't know why, but that's what they do.
Stage name, maybe?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess back in the day, you know, say your name is like, you know, Ronald Leibowitz. It just doesn't really sound good, I guess. But now I guess they're going away with that, so that's good. Speaking of which, Lawyer Wayne.
Hey, what's up?
Messianic Jew.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
Easter's coming up.
It is.
Good Friday's tomorrow.
That's
Happy
right.
Passover, Lawyer Wayne.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, do you celebrate Good Friday?
Not as such. Celebrate Passover, and then I celebrate the resurrection on first fruits, what people would call Easter. We celebrate as the biblical holiday of first fruits.
Right now you're celebrating Passover.
Feast of Unleavened Bread lasts for 7 days. Can't have any bread with yeast in it.
Oh, that's good. You don't want bread anyway. All the carbs.
It's low carb.
Yeah, low carb.
But we eat lots of unleavened bread, which is actually worse for you because a single pizza matzah, the flat bread,
yeah,
it's like
matzah's the worst.
400 calories.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's just nothing but pounded wheat.
Don't eat any bread in the name of the Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
I think you have to eat some bread for the Feast of Unleavened Bread. It's not the Feast of No Bread.
Yarmulkes.
Yeah?
Okay. You don't wear a yarmulke.
No, that was more of a Middle Ages or earlier thing. Sort of not an ancient thing. Not as such.
Why do modern Jewish people wear yarmulkes now?
Tradition. That's right.
And why'd they wear the yarmulke? What was the reason?
The various explanations are basically to remind you of the presence of God along those lines.
I don't know. I think because it's the perfect size for a bald spot.
Yeah? Is that your theory?
I think that it was created.
Same as the little Catholic hats.
Right.
Like they were.
Some guy named Abraham was like this. I got a good idea.
Anytime you see an old man,
right.
You know, and then he says, you know what, I think I need to wear a hat. You always wonder.
Just right there.
Right there. Yeah.
It's perfect.
But they could just take the beard and comb it over.
What's up, Red Pill Jen?
You know, just same old.
Now
I'm thinking about yarmulkes.
How's your urethra?
My urethra is great.
Okay, that's
yes,
good.
Thank you for asking.
You were in the hospital with urethra pains.
Yes, with a UTI. Yes,
Yeah,
I was in the hospital last Friday.
Urethra Franklin.
RESPECT.
And you went into the hospital, and
I did.
you were like, "Oh, COVID's a joke here too."
Yeah, and then I've had something else happen with an MRI appointment, and I'm telling you, something's off.
All right, we'll get into that in just a bit
it's
then,
wild, yeah.
because they're very lax, if you will.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they had a COVID positive person sitting like 3 seats over from me and my daughter. I mean,
Right.
Yeah, just coughing away. No. I mean, it's
Me
just-
personally, I don't care. You cough on me. I made out with a COVID chick.
Did you?
Yeah, I paid extra for that.
Oh, okay.
It was unreal.
I mean, I'm not one to kink shame, so.
No.
You do you, boo.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Backpage.com.
I thought you were more of a grinder guy.
Grinder guy. Why would I go on Grinder? They don't have COVID on there.
Oh, I didn't know. I
Right.
did not know that. You learn something new every day.
Female jokes. Female comics are the worst.
Most
know
of
what I
Nikki
mean?
Glaser. I'm sorry. Nikki
What?
Glaser is good. She's funny.
No, female comics are the
Most
worst.
female. You're right. They are because
terrible.
all they talk about
Terrible.
is female parts and how crappy men are and sex. That's all they talk about.
This is why females never hosted like the Tonight Show and never will,
Well, there's
or
a
never
few.
be successful at it.
No, successfully.
They
I
had
mean,
the
yeah, there's
Samantha
like,
Bee show.
well, then there's like late night. with
Terrible.
Who?
Chelsea Handler. She was a pretty
Couldn't even make it.
big thing.
Yeah, on Comedy Central, couldn't even make
Yeah.
it there.
I mean,
Right,
I'm agreeing with
because
you.
women aren't funny.
What about
I don't know about all
Roseanne?
that.
Roseanne was funny.
Look, we're already up to
I think
one.
Eliza Schlesinger is one
Oh.
of my favorite comics.
She is
ever.
hilarious.
Lawyer Wayne, you're
she's-
keeping count of the
Yeah,
microaggressions.
we're up to one.
Oh, yeah.
I was just gonna point
Yeah,
that
you just
out.
insulted female comics. I put
Yeah.
one on there.
Jason Knight, how are you? Sorry you got to follow that.
No comment.
County Commissioner, City Council. You guys got a meeting tonight.
Yes, sir.
And is the meeting City Council?
Yes.
And, okay. And, yeah, we got to get into the Mammy Street stuff.
Yep. Mammy Lane.
Mammy Lane. I'll tell you what, Jake, move that microphone. Tilt that mic a little bit down. Just, there we go.
How's that?
Oh, yeah, a little bit up now.
He's trying to say you're short, Jason.
No, I'm saying I need the microphone to be directional.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, we're going to get into because I have no idea on what is real. I've read the headlines, and I read the first paragraph. So I need you to fill me in on the body.
Okay.
That sounds kinky.
Go ahead and mark that down, Lawyer Wayne.
It's all right. We could talk like that. We served together in the
Him and
Mighty
I
Strike.
can, for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, we got strike history.
Yeah,
you,
we do.
you people.
Yeah. You peoples.
Yeah, you people.
What's up, George? How are you? All right.
What's going on, Joe?
Chief Wiggins in the house. No, yeah, there you go. Chief Wiggins. Best female comic ever. Exactly. Exactly.
I don't even think I could name more than like 2.
Watch. Best comic ever.
BET Comedy has some good ones.
Best comic ever.
Best
Yeah.
comic ever?
Mm-hmm. Best comedian ever.
That's a hard one.
No, they're
Jerry Seinfeld.
okay. Boom.
Ew.
Lawyer Wayne.
I like Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Dave Chappelle. Red Pill Jen.
Mitch Hedberg or George Carlin. It's,
Wow.
it's a
Those,
tie.
those are good, if you go in classic, yeah,
It's a
it's hard to
tie.
argue with those.
Jason Knight.
It's a toss-up between Richard Pryor and Chappelle.
Okay. Bay.
I like Robin Williams.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
God, yeah. How can we forget Robin?
And Steve Martin.
Steve who?
Steve Harvey?
Oh, Steve.
Martin.
Oh, Steve Martin. Oh,
Yeah.
Steve
You know
Martin.
what I'm saying?
Intern Shane.
I'd have to say Richard Pryor or Robin Williams.
Okay. All right. And the correct answer is
Don't say stuff that's just alone.
no. Kramer.
You a fool.
Kramer from Seinfeld.
Do you remember when he was on stage?
You clearly have zero standards.
No,
You
dude.
I
can mark
didn't
that
even know
down,
he
Wayne.
did stand up until
It's
he
a-
had his scandal, which tells you he wasn't that good.
No.
What was the scandal? What are you talking about?
He used a microaggression.
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't really a microaggression.
That was pretty just
technically.
flat out aggression.
It was pretty aggressive.
Yeah, macroaggression, I think. Then.
Yeah, I think so.
I do believe that the Seinfeld's up there, Pryor's up there. Someone who else should be mentioned up there who doesn't get any more mentions is Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was a hell of a stand-up comic.
I don't think he was that great at stand-up. I mean, he was funny, but I just
That
don't really
Bill
think
Cosby
his-
himself.
Bill Cosby has great stand.
yeah.
You know who's
was
underrated
unreal.
as
The
a
thing
female
about Noah,
comic?
the thing about him and his kids eating chocolate cake, still just kills
That
me.
is
That
what-
one is funny.
right.
You know who's
Who's,
okay? What about Ellen? You cannot deny her
Terrible.
success.
Absolutely
no,
horrible.
I don't deny success.
Ellen
I'm s-
Page.
Ellen is terrible.
No, her name is not
horrible.
Ellen.
I don't find her
True.
funny.
Nope.
Sorry, everybody.
Mark yourself down.
Jason, what were you about to say?
I was gonna say, Bill was more like a clean Richard.
Yeah, right. And then you also got to throw in there Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Okay.
right.
Give you that one. Yeah.
Eddie.
Eddie's the best.
I like Brian Regan. I think he's good, clean comic. You really have to separate it. Who's the best comedians, stand-up comedians? You got to have a clean category, and you got to have a blue. It's called working blue category.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, for
Yeah.
dirty. And then also,
And you have to have your situational comics too, like for example, your SNL people, like the
That's
old
sketch
SNL.
comedy. I'm talking about
Yeah.
stand-up comedy.
Okay, just
Right.
strictly stand-up. Okay.
Tell you what,
You got your
Ralph
screamers too. You got like what's his name?
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Ting Ting.
Yeah, not
Little
just
Ting
Cat.
Ting.
Poor little Ting.
Poor little
Ke-
Ting
Kevin.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
Kevin Hart,
he's
yeah.
a screamer too.
Oh, Joe Mackey on he's listening on YouTube. He says Gallagher.
Gallagher. I'll tell you what. You got to add
All
a
those
whole separate
poor
category
Comedians.
Those poor
now. Prop
melons.
comics.
Chad Hunley said Fluffy, a.k.a. Gabriel Iglesias.
Yes.
I
oh,
never
Fluffy. I love
enjoyed
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
He's a
No?
clean he's good for the clean comedy though.
He's funny.
Ralphie May.
I was just about to say Ralphie Mace had me rolling a couple times.
Oh wait, Ralphie May's not fluffy. No.
no, Gabriel.
just big.
Gabriel
Yeah.
Iglesias.
Okay.
You
Just,
talk
they're
about,
just big guys.
you know,
Aries Spears.
Then you got to add a whole. Aries Spears was great.
Oh yeah.
Then you got to add a whole new category, 300 pounds plus.
Mark it down, lawyer.
Okay.
Wayne.
Best comic, 300 pounds plus. John Panette might be up there.
Ooh, Chris Farley.
I don't think he did stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I thought didn't he?
No.
Or was he
Sketch
just strictly
comedy.
sketch? Okay.
I think
couldn't
Aries
remember.
is a bit underrated.
Yeah, agreed. I was listening to. He got into a huge fight when he was doing a radio interview
you
in,
talk about the
in Florida.
yeah. You talk
Somebody's going to get mad if we don't name Jim Gaffigan. Then,
I
because
love Jim Gaffigan.
Is clean. He's
I
big.
eat kale.
Hot pocket.
His kale bit is great.
Lava pocket.
All right. All right. Well, hey, thanks for checking us out. That's enough of the banter, if you will. Let's get into it. Mammy Lane in Clarksville, Tennessee. All right. So there's some headlines going around saying that there needs to be changes of street names. And I guess Mammy Lane is one of them. Well,
Wow.
here to fill us in and to go over it all, ladies and gentlemen, County Commissioner, City Councilman Jason Knight. Good to have you, brother.
Wait,
Thank you, sir.
he's both.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I'm probably the first and maybe only African American elected official to hold 2 seats in the entire United States.
Always throwing race in our face. Always.
microaggression.
down.
Microaggression.
There you go.
Marking it down.
Jason he wanted his name on the board. That's it.
Lawyer Wayne's keeping tabs of the microaggressions.
Yep. Yeah.
No, but
Right, right. So, all right. So, Jason Knight, fill us in. Where did this start? When did it start? Why did it start? And if I'm correct, Mammy Lane's in your ward,
yes, it is.
but it didn't go through you.
No, it didn't.
All right. Fill us in on everything.
All right. Well, I didn't find out about it until it got onto the agenda, and I found out it went to a committee, and committee decided to get it to the agenda. I wasn't notified, but due to sunshine laws, no one can tell me, hey, this thing is going to committee.
And what's a sunshine law for those who don't understand?
it's
Like
ju-
Red Pill Jen?
Yeah.
You took the words right out of my
It's
mouth.
just saying that city council members and or county commissioners can't talk about a particular issue that may be on an agenda or may be going on an agenda unless you're at the particular meeting.
So you can't go behind closed doors and
No.
speak privately about it
No,
ahead of time.
cannot.
I gotcha. Okay.
But having said that, someone could have had maybe the city attorney or someone to contact me and let me know, hey, this is on the agenda. Would you like to come to the committee meeting to speak on its behalf or not? That didn't happen. It just went straight to an agenda.
So, what about the committee? What do they want done?
Well, based off of the particular agenda item, they want to change the name of Mammy Lane to Slattery Lane. The reason why they want to change the name is because of its seemingly derogatory reference to, using the word mammy, which for some, the definition is a African-American woman who takes care of, Caucasian kids. And this goes back to slavery times.
Like Gone with the Wind would
Right,
be an
it's
example.
from the movie Gone with the Wind, however. And I can understand the need and want to have the name changed. However, my issue is that no one actually went ahead and asked any of the constituents in the area what they wanted. And
Do you think that was done on purpose?
I can't say if it was or wasn't done that way, but
What a politician. Did you see that? He didn't,
cannot confirm or deny.
didn't take the
No.
bait.
No.
Damn it.
Come on, Joe. You know me.
Strike.
But in any case, I felt that the constituents should have been notified first. Petition should have been put together to talk to them and say, hey, how do you feel about this particular street name? Would you like it changed? What would you like it changed to? But that didn't happen.
All right, so why Slattery?
I can't tell you, but my wife, being a white woman, told me that she felt that that was derogatory because it's the poor white woman in Gone with the Wind. So why would you look to change a derogatory name of one street only to make it something of a person who can be viewed as a derogatory?
Well, that makes sense to me, and you know what? With you saying that, I was going to make a suggestion calling it White Trash Lane, but you're absolutely right.
Well, right, and that's essentially what
Mark that down.
that particular agenda item looks to do. I mean,
Is that a microaggression?
That's totally.
No,
Says-
white
saying
trash
it-
is fine.
Yeah. If we're
Oh,
making
just-
fun of white people, it's
Just to
okay.
clarify, that
Yeah,
entire
that's wrong.
subdivision is named after characters from Gone with the Wind.
Yes, sir.
It's called Plantation.
Plantation Estates.
Estates.
Well,
And it's named after characters from Gone with the Wind, the
Yes.
movie.
When are they going to ask to change the word Plantation Estates?
Why
and
would they
that's,
just
and that's the thing.
pick out one street then, if that's the case? Why would they not rename the entire subdivision?
You can't, identify and single out one particular street name. You're going to have to change the entire subdivision.
Was the Mammy the lady that won the Oscar for
Yes.
Best Supporting,
Yes.
the first
Hattie-
ever African American
And she
woman?
couldn't
Hattie
even
McDaniel.
attend. She couldn't even attend the Oscars to receive her award at that
Hattie
time.
McDaniel.
So why not, if there's going to be a change, and I'm not for the change, to be honest with you, because I think it's a recognition of something great. Okay, here's this lady that stepped up. Why don't change it to her last name?
That would have been the ideal thing to do. However, the authors of that particular agenda item didn't think to name it that at the particular time.
Why?
Well, it wouldn't fit with the theme of the subdivision either because they're not named after the actors; they're named after the characters.
Okay,
And,
okay.
and it would, if you think about it, it would provoke questions. Why is this person? Do we name it after the? Why is this street named after the actor,
Right.
not the character? Well, because the character's names are considered offensive now.
Bay, I got a
but-
question for you, Bay, if you don't mind. Have you heard of Mammy Lane before
Nope.
in Clarksville? I mean, do you find it to be disturbing at all?
Not to me, no.
Not to you. Why? Why not?
Just don't feel nothing.
Just no emotional of her, right?
Nope.
So I really wonder why people felt that there was emotion on, especially if people that weren't living on the street.
Well, like I said, I can understand the need to remove anything that may seem, racially derogatory. I get it. But if you're going to single out on one street, you might as well look at the entire subdivision. And not only that, if you want to take it out, at least talk to the individuals who live on that street who happen to be primarily African American.
What a pain in the ass changing the address
Of everything. And you and I have been in the military,
my
man.
God.
So you know how that is.
Don't change
You
it.
have to change every single document. And name one financial institution that's going to change the name of a street on their documentation just because you asked them. They're not going to do that just because it got changed. They're going to keep all that stuff the exact same. I mean, come on. It's hard enough. Lawyer Wayne, correct me if I'm wrong. It's hard enough to get your documents changed if you get a divorce, right?
Why aren't you asking me
You
that?
run into some trouble. Yeah, absolutely.
Right? It's hard enough to do that, and now you have to get these individuals to change every single financial and other documents that they may have that's associated with that particular street name. Now,
Yeah.
you have individuals who's lived there from since the subdivision was created. There's one set of constituents who've been there for about 10 years. And they are opposed to it, and they are African American and mixed a family. So it's wrong to just try to change something without even at least asking these individuals. So I actually went out. I went out and I knocked on every single door on Mammy Lane, asking them.
Why don't you just ring the doorbell?
Oh, well, that too. That's what I did. Good one. I saw what you did there.
But what'd they say?
Well, everybody's door that I knocked, they said that they were against the name change. Except for one individual who was indifferent. He said he found it to be derogatory. However, if everybody else voted to change it, he's for changing it. If they voted to not change it, then that's fine too. And he didn't have an issue with having to change the documents on, his documents with the name change. He didn't have an issue with that.
Well, who got their panties in a twist about all this to start with? I mean, where did this even originate? If no one really wants it changed, or if they don't care, where did it start?
I can't speak to that. All I know is
it
ended
just
up on
appeared?
that particular agenda.
Chief,
Ridiculous.
the erasing of history. Your thoughts, your views.
It's absolutely horrible.
Why?
Absolutely horrible. Because if you forget events that have happened in the past, they will absolutely happen again. 100%.
Now, I don't understand. Okay, you had Mammy. You had the word Mammy used even after the times of slavery, if I'm correct on this. I base that argument on Looney Tunes, where the mobster guy, every time he would cry like a little baby, would say what?
I want my Mammy.
Mammy, Mammy.
Yeah, I know
Mammy.
people that call their grandmothers Mammy.
Yeah,
Right.
Or-
I do too.
So, I mean, the word itself was not just used, and I'm sure if I go into it, that the word Mammy preceded slavery in the United States. So, I mean, where do you start? Where do you stop with the deletion?
And that's where the question is.
Right.
Well, also, I wanted to point out, like, this is why pulling down Confederate statues was such a big deal. This definitely one of the reasons. Because once you give in a little bit, I mean, where does it stop? Now we're talking about changing street names.
Well, how about the Lincoln, the Abraham Lincoln statues
Exactly,
coming
yeah.
down? I mean, so I hear you. And then on top of it, the people that live there are okay with it. So, Jason, when is the voting going to happen for this?
Well, it should be. It got pushed off to May, but we have a couple.
May?
Yes, but we have a couple individuals who are coming to speak on behalf of not supporting the name change.
Are they coming in blackface?
No, no.
Right at microaggression.
Microaggression.
I think that one
Microaggression.
deserves 2.
But in any case, and I appreciate their courage and bravery to come
Yeah,
out there,
of course.
and speak, in reference to this, because I think it's completely wrong. I think as a representative of the community, you should listen to what the community want and listen to what they have to say, because they're the ones that put you there. You're representing them, not vice versa.
Have you been called names for opposing this?
All sorts of names.
Like what?
I
Get your
can't.
pen ready.
No,
I cannot confirm or deny the names that were called. But having said that, I it doesn't bother me any, because I know what I'm doing is correct. I'm looking out for the people who live on that street, and whether or not individuals have stated to me that, oh, why are you doing this? Don't you support the African American community? Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, those individuals on that street are primarily African Americans. So yes, I do.
Bay, I may have the interpretation or definition of Uncle Tom wrong.
Yeah,
Fill me in.
it just got changed throughout the years.
What was it originally?
He was a dude that helped the slaves that got beat and whooped, and didn't have no clothes.
Right, so
He helped them out.
he helped him out.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it now a derogatory term?
It just through this out the years.
Ignorance.
Ignorance.
Yep.
Right. Why? Because you delete history.
Yep.
And then people can take a phrase and create new history.
Because they don't know
Yep.
any better. And now
Right.
they're innocent in doing so simply because they don't know any better.
It's like the term Nimrod.
Yeah, the term
It
Nimrod.
changes over the years.
Wayne, if you could
Well, you s- what
fill
was-
in Jason Knight on the term Nimrod.
The Nimrod comes from the Bible. There's this guy named Nimrod who is described in the Bible as a mighty hunter. He was a king. And so when Bugs Bunny calls Elmer Fudd, oh, look, a real Nimrod, right? That's intended to be a reference to his ability as a hunter,
Yeah.
being sarcastic. But it gets turned into
You idiot.
people don't know what a Nimrod is. The
Right.
reference it's turned into an insult, and now we just use it to call someone an idiot
You ain't
because it's
kidding.
like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, because just the second part to that is because Nimrod is said to have been an idiot for having built a tower to heaven, trying to transcend
That's
the
right.
heavens.
He built the
like-
Tower of Babel.
like
all
God.
right.
He knows his. He knows his Bible.
It's not Good Thursday, all right? And don't get me wrong, Jesus Christ is my Lord and personal Savior. But it is almost
Yeah.
top of the hour, and you got the meeting tonight.
Yes, sir.
And what's the big one on the meeting tonight?
It's we don't have anything truly controversial.
But you
on
they
this
will
one,
be discussing
but they
this.
will be discussing.
And people can watch it?
People can watch it.
What's the best way to watch
just
tonight?
go to the City of Clarksville Facebook page. And you
Uh-huh.
can see their live stream.
and
take
people
a
can
look.
type in comments and everything
They
too?
can type in comments, talk, and the whole nine.
You know what they should allow on their Facebook Live is the option to join the video.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Just join in.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, can you just imagine?
would be
Don't
awesome.
do it.
Burn them! Burn the Mammy signs! Right. Oh.
But yeah, I have to head out, Joe. I appreciate you having me on
No,
the show.
I appreciate you, you bringing light to this and filling us in and informing us.
Absolutely. Thank you again.
Yeah, check out his Facebook page and Instagram. That's Jason Knight, County Commissioner and City Councilman. Very selfish. But
Taking
love
all
you,
the
brother.
seats.
Love you. Strike. All right, coming up next, let's get into this one. I got one story here about, the mass murder that took place over in California and how it was huge news for about an hour until they found out who the shooter was. So I want to know why it's no longer in the headlines. Plus, also, there's this story about the New Mexico woman who comes home to find a stranger in her bed. I want to know your reactions. And then on top of it, Biden's dog poops on the White House carpet, and now they're selling it.
Oh my gosh. The carpet or the poop?
The dog.
What is
The dog.
The dog, the carpet, or the poo?
Stay tuned. We'll fill you in next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our app to find local places to eat, shop, and play. You're listening to the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Non-stop Vegas action has arrived. Oak Grove Gaming is now open. Experience a whole lot of Vegas fun, minus the flight, at Oak Grove Gaming. Spin and win big on over 1,300 of the latest and greatest games. Indulge and eat like a king at our 4 fantastic restaurants. Live it up at the lively bars and lounges. Conveniently located off I-24, exit 86, across from Fort Campbell. Just a quick spin away. Plus, now you can reserve your room for when our luxurious 5-story hotel opens. For reservations and more exciting information, visit oakgrovegaming.com. That's oakgrovegaming.com. Oak Grove Racing, Gaming, and Hotel. So Vegas, so close. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's the Joe Padula Show.
Bada bing.
Clarksville's conversation.
This is Jenna Bonacci from Moth to a Flame Candleworks. Over 10 years ago, my late mother and I began making all-natural homemade candles, and we were amazed by the demand. So in her honor, I'm continuing the mission of creating the most amazing aromas for your home, office, and events. Some of our scents include vanilla, sandalwood, all of the holiday scents you can imagine from cinnamon to pumpkin pie, to include the gentleman scents such as leather, bourbon, coffee, and more. The possibilities are endless. If you name a scent combination, we can make it for you 100%. For more information, join the Moth to a Flame Candleworks Facebook group and see the hundreds of possible fragrance combinations, or you can email us at mothtoaflamecandleworks@gmail.com. Moth to a Flame Candleworks, a perfect gift.
It's a good song.
Jason Knight, good dude. He gets a lot of crap too from people. You know, I guess that happens if you put yourself out there in the public eye, the pubic eye.
Any politician will.
Yeah, No matter where you stand on thing, and no matter how you live your life, you know, you're always going to get crap if you put yourself out there.
Hell, even non-politicians. Look at all the crap you get. Just, I mean, the people argue over anything.
Yeah.
People are just combative. That's all there is to it.
It's the truth. It's the truth. The story out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Let me get this one. Where are you? Where are you? No. That's my link to the backdrop. Soon you guys all have backdrops behind you. You get to pick your colors.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Great.
Can I get like a huge screaming eagle just coming down, catching a fish out of the water?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Can't wait to go broke getting all this done.
You need an OnlyFans.
Lawyer Wayne,
Like
you have an OnlyFans.
I did. I started one today.
Yeah.
And how does Quinn feel about this?
She doesn't know yet.
Do you really have an
Hey,
OnlyFans?
Yeah,
guess
check it
what,
out
Quinn?
at Lawyer Wayne.
What is an OnlyFans?
It's a page where my fans can come and you get exclusive content.
Shane, you looking it up?
That
Yes.
Why are you
Yes.
turning red,
available
Shane?
on other platforms.
Shane, why do you have OnlyFans app?
Man, look how red
It's
he
a
is.
trick
know.
question.
Holy
OnlyFans
man.
doesn't have an app.
Oh.
April Fools.
Shane, have you ever been on OnlyFans?
You don't have to answer that.
No.
Have you
But
ever
you-
been on adult sites, adult websites?
When I was a teenager, yes.
Which ones? Do
So
you
last
remember?
week.
So last
You
year,
don't have
yeah.
to answer that.
Okay.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah, you don't need to answer.
So
that.
Lawyer Wayne just got too big for TikTok. Is what
Yeah.
it was. He was tired
Well,
of work. He was tired of
it's-
working for free.
It's the obvious spin-off, right?
Yeah.
You go from TikTok to OnlyFans
Right.
at Lawyer Wayne. Check it out.
Check this out. So last week, the headline read for in Clarksville, Tennessee, where the Clarksville man rescues an Illinois woman
Mm-hmm.
who said she was being taken to Florida against her will. That was the headline, right?
Right.
Do you remember that one? And so that went down where a 23-year-old medical student popped his tire on Interstate 24 in Clarksville, and it was in the nighttime. It was in the evening, and then another driver pulled over to help. So the events that went down led to the rescue of this Illinois woman, according to the story, the original story, who said she was being taken to Florida against her will.
Oh, this was the fake tracking or trafficking incident, right?
Way to blow way to blow it.
Well, we talked about it on
We
Monday.
were doing a tease. It's a whole different segment.
Sorry.
It's all right. You're learning.
I didn't even hear anything about it. Thanks.
So this guy, Kyle, 37 years old of Illinois, he was arrested and charged with false imprisonment.
Uh-huh.
Of course, it's a Kyle.
Okay, you're right. Kyle, that's the male version of a Karen.
Right.
So the guy, okay, that had the blown tire, was on his way home from school. This was when he blew his tire around exit 1, a little bit past exit 1.
Okay.
And within a few minutes, someone pulled off to the road to help him. And he said that it just started raining, and I was on the side of the road. Oh, it was pouring that night, too. In the road, and I was on the side of the road of the fast lane. Oh, that's no good either.
Especially not there.
No. Pulled over, and they offered help. So the pop tire was a spare, leaving the guy with without a way to get to his car off the interstate. You guys got spare tires?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but at the same time, like, if it's a life or death situation, I'm just going to ride on the rim till the next exit. You know what I mean?
No. You're going to mess up your rims.
Well,
And your rotors.
most of my cars have steel wheels. The rotors would be fine. That mess up the wheels. That's all.
So the guy that pulled over to help to offer to drive him to a nearby auto parts retailer for a new tire,
Right.
and then the guy with the blown tire gets in the car, and on the way to the store, the one guy's passenger, Brittany, was she struck up a conversation with the blown tire guy about a car that she had crashed once, and she wanted to show him a photo of it on her phone.
Okay.
All right.
So he says, when she gave me the phone to show me the picture, it had a message on it saying that they had basically got in the car just to chill, and when he was driving and got on the interstate. That's when she realized he wasn't stopping. She asked him where he was going, and the driver, and that's when the driver got violent, according to her, and threw her ID out of the window.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy said that the driver told the lady that they were going on a run. He was going to hurt her, and the pair had been driving nonstop for 4 hours, and they came from Illinois and had stopped in Clarksville, and that's when they stopped in Clarksville to help the guy.
Okay.
Why would you stop and help somebody if you were
I know.
kidnapping somebody? It makes absolutely no sense.
And
at
that
all.
was the huge question when the first story broke.
None of this sounds real.
No.
And then the guy said, here's another picture of the car, and typed, and then this is when she typed her phone number to show the guy, and he said that he took a picture of her number and then texted her asking what she wanted him to do.
And if the guy really was kidnapping, he wouldn't have seen all of this exchange and
thrown
the phone out. I mean, why would you throw her ID out and not her cell phone?
Right. If you're kidnapping someone, like
Yes.
you're not going to
This
let
guy's
them
not
keep their phone.
good at kidnapping people.
Right.
So as the driver drove back to Interstate 24 to return the guy to his disabled car,
Right.
check this out. He says this, the guy. Right before we were getting back onto the interstate, I'm thinking, what can I say, what can I do to not get back on the interstate? Because if we get back on the interstate, who to say that he wasn't going to stop? So I guess some quick thinking there. He decided to ask if they could stop somewhere for him to take a leak. I'm guessing a leak. It just says use the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, number 2 would give you more time.
You know what? I would ask I got to take a dump.
Well, yeah, because I mean, he'd be like, "No, just take a leak on the side of the road."
Right,
So
and if
number
you had
2 is more convincing.
Right, and if he had a Gatorade bottle, you could pee in this.
Yeah, just get it done.
Well, the guy agreed. He pulled over to the Dollar General on Trenton Road.
Which also wouldn't happen if you were actually kidnapping somebody.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And that's when he went inside and he called the police to let them know. So a few minutes later, the driver followed him in and went toward a prepaid cell phone section over there. The guy that picked up, he said, when he was coming in, I was on the phone with the operator, running the details, and, the Dollar General's quiet, so I walked outside and continued talking to the operator. Now, by the time the guy walked outside, the driver had already left the car, and she had taken off running. At this same moment, a Clarksville police officer was pulling into the parking lot.
Okay.
Well, hold on. If the driver gets out of the car and she's the only one in the car and the car is still running, why would you get out and run? Why wouldn't you just hop in the driver's seat and drive away?
Well, she
grand theft
She
auto?
got out and started running. I'm gathering, correct? Right?
That's yeah.
He drives off. The original guy that pulled over gets back in the car, drives off. She's already out of the car. She took off running, and the other guy's in the Dollar General, probably getting a good deal on. They got very good deals on carpet cleaning equipment, by the way.
Do they?
They do,
The
yeah.
rentals.
Yeah.
I might need to go check that
Good
out.
stuff.
And, the guy at the Dollar General, he's not said this. I think they had seen her running around the back of the store. I was trying to flag them down to let them know I was the person who called the officer, ran around back of the store, and I followed him because the guy's still in the store, and he's the only cop there at the time. Now, eventually, more police showed up, and, the guy didn't take off in the car because they arrested him as he was leaving the store. Okay.
This is very confusing.
I'll tell you, it's a tough police
it's hard
report.
to explain, yeah.
It's a tough police report to follow.
Also, if this lady was just kidnapped, right,
Mm-hmm.
and she had a way to get out of a vehicle, why would you run behind a building where it's dark? Why wouldn't you run out in the middle of the street so people could see you?
Why wouldn't you run into the store?
They found
Or
her.
that,
They
yeah.
found her around the back of the building of the Dollar General where she was hiding. Now, I don't know. This guy's popped more than one tires.
All right, well, I have another question. What time of day did this happen? Obviously at
This
night.
was in the evening. Yep.
Well, what time? Do we know?
Man,
I think he said earlier on, just later in the late at night. So,
like
I'm
7,
guessing
8 o'clock.
I'm thinking I got the vibe more like
5.
midnight.
Okay.
I'm going evening. It's evening.
Why about 5?
Well, why would it matter?
This is
my
his ninth
question is-
car, by the way.
My question is, if you pop a tire, right, where are you going to go at 7 o'clock at night to get a new tire?
AutoZone's open till like 9 or 10.
AutoZone doesn't sell tires.
Well, you can get like a patch kit.
I mean, yeah, you get a patch kit, but if you blew it out on like
No,
the side of the
I'm
tire,
thinking they're still open. I'm thinking 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Well, usually Walmart
Yeah.
Tire Center, they used to be open until 7.
Well,
or 8.
check this out. Okay, so the Illinois woman, right now behind the Dollar
Allegedly.
General, she claimed, that she was being taken to Florida against her will, right, and was rescued by that guy. Well, she was arrested, and then charged with filing a false report. Right. So the Brittany, the girl, she let's see. Yeah, they received a tip that okay, all right. So the cops received a tip that she was lying and that the guy that was arrested was falsely accused.
Okay.
So officers discovered messages that she sent on social media just hours before the guy was arrested, 2 hours into the 4-hour drive from Illinois. So in the messages, she said that she was going to Florida, but got into an argument and got left.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
this is
okay. Well, also
That's her post.
Also, hold on. If you kidnap someone, how many times have you heard of someone kidnapping someone and then the person doing the kidnapping telling them, "Hey, this is where I'm taking you to after I kidnap you"?
Well, the messages revealed that she agreed to go to Florida with the guy, and at one point volunteered to help drive. Now, when
So she should be
Lord
charged
have
with kidnapping
Right.
herself.
herself,
The plot thickens.
when
Conspiracy to commit kidnapping.
on yourself.
Criminal responsibility.
So now, when investigators they confronted her on this, she at first maintained her story. Then she changed her tune a little bit and said that she did agree to go to Florida, but got halfway there living on a prayer. And
did
realized,
not really say
no,
that.
no, no,
Okay.
and realized that she didn't want to go. This is
Understandable.
This is according to the
Yeah.
court records.
Sometimes we think we want to go to Florida, and then you think, wait a second.
I can't think
Lot
of
of
a
Which part of
single
Florida?
reason to want
Is
to
it
go
the
back
cool
to
part with
Florida.
like the beach and stuff, or is it Florida, man, Florida?
It's all Florida, man, Florida.
So the 23-year-old that thought he was helping the woman, right, escape, well, he said this, at the end of the day, at least I feel like I did something good for somebody who told me they didn't want to be in a situation. That's the best I can do.
He was pretty ballsy. I mean, because if the situation had been legitimate, that was a pretty brave thing for the guy to do.
You think he wanted her?
Maybe. I haven't seen a picture, so I don't know.
He says, I apologize to anyone who took offense to my actions, and I hope you understand there are many women who make these claims every day. I don't want to be the one who didn't listen.
Why would he be apologizing for trying to do the right thing?
I don't know. He's got nothing to apologize for.
No, he doesn't.
This dude is gonna like hope and pray that he never pops another tire anywhere again.
Right.
Telling you, this is his 9th car. He's got issues with cars.
Yeah, he needs to go buy a Honda. That's what he needs to do.
No,
Oh,
no,
you
no,
and your
no.
Honda.
No, hey, my friend, buy a bike. Get a bicycle. Get the tassels, the basket, the bring, the whole bit.
Get you some Lamborghinis.
Just carry an extra inner tube with you so you can change it yourself.
Steal one of those Razor scooters from Nashville. Well, he also praised the people of Clarksville who reached out and tried to help the lady, too. He added that one responding police officer told him that he suspected Webb, the girl, and the guy knew each other more than they initially let on. So, yeah, there
What
you
a
go.
hot mess.
Interesting.
Only in Clarksville.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we got another Clarksville story to go over in just a moment. Don't forget, we're going to find out how much is the dog, the poop, or the carpet from the White House going for on sale after Biden's dog pooped. And Red Pill Jen was in the hospital, and she's feeling good. She's actually feeling more confident about COVID ever than before. So we'll get into that next on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
Holiday, realtor at Remax North Star. So feel free to add your comments and don't forget to share it on your timeline. Bay's my favorite. Absolutely.
Attention brick and mortar business owners in Clarksville and Fort Campbell. A poor decision about the way you choose to advertise can cost you big time. The sad truth is, businesses try all kinds of advertising and burn right through their profits. Or they waste their precious time trying to learn complicated online geeky things. Wiz Advertising has used its proven 6-step system for the past 14 years to help Clarksville businesses get matched with just the right new customers. Learn more at wizads.com. That's WHIZZ ads.com.
You know what I can't stand? When you have people in Clarksville saying that there is nothing to do. Not for nothing, you couldn't be any more wrong. And obviously, you've never been to O'Connor's Irish Pub. Right off of Exit 1. It's like an adult daycare center. I mean, you go inside, you got the food, you got the drinks, okay? You got the DJ, you got the stage, you got the live music, the whole bit. It's fantastic. They got pool tables in the back, dartboards, video games, UFC main events. Oh, and outside, they got the cornhole boards. They got the outdoor tiki bar. They got the outdoor DJ party. They got this huge, massive stage where they bring in the big names like Greta Van Fleet. There's always something to do in Clarksville. O'Connor's Irish Pub, Exit 1.
About the Joe Padula Show, you got a veteran like Joe going after his dreams and bringing so many people together from so many different walks of life here in Clarksville. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're now introducing video spots in between the talk breaks.
They're kind of cool, but I had 2 people that messaged, and me personally, and were asking if there was a way you could split screen it, because they always liked watching what we were doing in between. Yeah, so they're like, maybe you could do a partial, the video ad, and then kind of a...
Oh, okay. As if, like, I say this. Intern Shane.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to regular display. And then have the commercial right in there.
Yeah, that would be, because they enjoy it. They enjoy watching what we do in between and trying to guess what we're up to.
They want to see who has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll do it.
Cool.
More work for me.
Asking you shall receive.
I mean,
Create more work.
I mean, you've got me, so.
Yeah, you know what? This is true, Intern Shane.
Be a good learning opportunity for you.
When it's not raining, I got Intern Shane.
Right.
You hate driving in the rain, right?
I do actually.
Yeah. Why? Why? What's the deal with that?
Well, I don't hate it when it's light rain. When it's light rain, it's nice. But when you count weather that we had on Tuesday, like the huge rainstorm that we had, I was driving home with my buddies from Murfreesboro, and let me tell you something. Driving in that heavy rain was scary. I could not see.
Were you driving?
lane. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could not see the lines.
Oh yeah, it was coming down pretty good. And my advice is to you when you're driving, especially on a highway with high speeds, and you have it where you can't even see 2 feet in front of you. Pull underneath an overpass.
Pull over.
When you get a chance.
Yeah, that's what I did. First exit I found, I just took that. I'm like, I'm not staying on here any longer than I need to.
Yeah, wait it out. Wait it out. Find the Dollar General and run behind it and hide and make a false report like we just read about.
Yeah, definitely.
But have you ever been in an accident before?
No.
Then you should be good, man.
Oh yeah, you should have no fear at all.
Yeah, you're good.
None.
It's when you get in that first accident. That's when you.
Maybe he wants to keep it that way.
Yeah. Nah, I think you'll be fine. But you gotta if you're too defensive of a driver, I think that works against you.
Yes.
And if you're over-aggressive driver, that works against you also. If you find that right balance of cowboy and if you're a cowboy, you're a go-getter.
Well, so like
or a sloth.
Be micro-aggressive? Is that what you're saying?
Be aggressive-ish.
Defensive driving is just as dangerous as overly aggressive driving. Because if you hesitate, sometimes you can't hesitate. Just got to go.
I will say that's probably one of the best pieces of advice I can give. Like, when you're driving and you make a split-second decision, stick with that decision.
Yeah, commit.
Yes. I got a question about driving and jokes.
Oh, boy.
I'm still going to make jokes about Asian drivers.
Nope.
Yes.
Can't do it.
Yes, I am.
Not allowed.
Okay.
We canceled
I'm
all
sorry.
that today.
The question turned into a statement.
We went on a. We all agreed. No more microaggressions.
No, but here's the thing.
No more jokes.
If
We did not all agree.
No,
if
we definitely
we're
did not agree to
able
that.
to make smart people our Asian jokes, all right?
No,
But why not?
you can't do that.
That's a
It's a
compliment joke.
microaggression. It stereotypes Asians being smart. What if you're the Asian guy that's not smart? You make that guy feel bad. As if he's not living up to the stereotype.
No,
Well, his parents already did that for
he
him.
feels redeemed.
See, that's terrible. She's terrible.
I just want to know about Biden's dog poo in the rug.
Oh, that is so true. Because I have friends. And when they got to be on their report card.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You wouldn't see them till next month.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, man. So I grew up in a high school with it was about 20 to 30% Asian, okay, and all of them, majority, were in the tag talented and gifted classes.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it was fantastic. Good for them. Great work ethic. Awesome discipline.
Yeah, there's an interesting it's a book and then an essay, and it's called the Battle Hymn of the Tiger Mother, I think. You can Google it, but it's all about this woman who is Asian and her mother pushing her and pushing her and pushing her. So I mean, it's not an insult. It really is a cultural thing where
I wasn't finished with my point before you interrupted.
I'm sorry, Joe. Jesus.
You know what I mean? Like,
I hijacked the conversation.
yeah,
Yeah.
like.
There you go.
All right, you went to the hospital. But you got to learn when to butt in. I wasn't done.
I told you these earphones, the right side doesn't work. It's hard to hear.
What does that have to do with
That's
anything?
my
I'm in the
excuse.
middle of a
I'm going
conversation.
with it. I zoned. I'm sorry.
Female comics suck.
Anyway.
Microaggression.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously.
What are we at? 10 now? 15?
He lost count.
I lost count a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say this show's getting flagged. For being
I'm
microaggression.
still no
Are you going to
flags.
report us?
I'm going to report us.
No.
As soon as the show's over.
You won't do it.
I'm going to report you to the people that handle microaggressions.
So I can't do an impression of a samurai anymore?
No.
Why not?
You never could, but you no longer attempt to.
Well, hold on. So we can't. He can't make an impression of a samurai, but we can wear masks that Chinese people have been doing for how long?
No.
Wearing masks is cultural appropriation.
That it is.
It is.
I never thought of that.
It is.
You ain't seen what.
Well, I'm not going to do it anymore then.
What about The Simpsons?
And Family Guy.
What about him?
Oh, I remember one
no,
Family Guy.
No
episode.
white characters and no younger voice black actors or any ethnicity.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah.
We had a hell of a conversation on Tuesday about Asian hate crimes and the FBI stats on it, and why the media refuses to really report on it. So I'll go check it out. Those clips are up on YouTube on the Joe Padula Show Facebook page as well. All right, Red Pill Jen, you were just in the hospital. What happened to your urethra?
I'm not speaking anymore.
Why? Because you don't know when to butt in? What happened?
I really don't know. I suspected that I had a UTI, which is just a normal, like very common infection. And then all of a sudden Thursday night, I just was in horrible pain. And so my man came and picked me up, worst date ever, and took me up to the Sango ER. And they wouldn't let him come inside. And I had Ava with me because it was like 11 o'clock at night. But they would let me bring my 10-year-old.
Is it because he was drunk?
No, we were. No. Lord have mercy. A lot of the other people were, though. Oh, my God. I'm going to go into that. That place is a mess.
Where'd you go? The
Sango, the Exit 11.
Exit 11 one, yeah.
It's like right
And
down
that's
the road.
awesome. I love that they have those options out there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly better than the main hospital
All right.
any day.
So you go in there.
Yeah, so you go in there, and if no one's ever been in there, it is not HIPAA friendly. It's not privacy friendly because you walk in and there's this person behind a glass thing with a speaker. And you're like, yeah, I'm coming in because I have this problem. I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak up. So you end up being like, I've got this problem.
Excuse me, what'd you say about your urethra?
Exactly.
It's itchy? You got an itchy urethra?
For the record, it wasn't itching.
Itchy.
It was painful. It hurt.
You got an itchy urethra. Hello. Hello, my name is Red Pill Jen's urethra.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wait, can you do that with
I'm just
my mic?
imagining the speaker system coming out like they're calling for you at a restaurant. Not only they call your name, but they name your condition.
Yes, is Red Pill Jen's urethra in the lobby? Please come forward. We would like to take a look at you now. Thank you.
That's pretty much what they do. It's terrible. So that's how I know that these people were COVID positive, because now after I've had to holler about my urethra.
Excuse me. Yes, Ben Johnson, we have your COVID report.
Yes.
It is positive. Come on down.
Way to go.
Grab your gift basket.
We're going to put you in quarantine.
So there was like 4 people that I saw while I was waiting in the waiting room that came in and said, I'm COVID positive.
Did you say you have AIDS?
Did
you hear that?
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, Red Pill Jen, we have your test results also, and it's also positive for HIV. Come on down, exit 11.
Where did you even? I'll have to listen back to that. I don't, What did I say that sounded
Lawyer
like?
Wayne?
She said A. You have A.
Yes.
Thank you, Lawyer Wayne.
Z.
Joe and his microaggression.
Yeah.
Oh, is that another one?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, now I
Another
can't
one.
make fun of Charlie Sheen?
Nope.
So that's how So for anyone who might be wondering, well, how does she know that they were COVID? I mean, they said it right there. You know, I'm COVID positive and I'm showing symptoms, and they're breathing all over everything. There's nothing separating. There's no like quarantine waiting area.
Did the staff look concerned?
No,
Yeah?
not at all.
Not even for their well-being or personal safety?
Well, she's behind a whole piece
Oh,
of
yeah, that's
glass.
right.
So
Yeah.
she's not stressed
That's
about
right.
anything.
She's like working at the MAPCO now.
Pretty much, or like one of those check cashing
Yeah.
places, you know? So, really 4 of them. And then the other thing is, once I did finally get back into a room, they're just barely separated by glass doors and curtains. And I mean, this poor bastard, couple doors over, he sounded like he was fixing to die. I mean, it was like a TB ward. It was horrible. And, you can hear everything. But the woman who examined me, just my stomach, by the way. I was wearing my sweatpants, no gown. Yeah, here comes the thing.
Red Pill Jen, we got you reported. You are very gassy. Yes.
Not today.
You've got the shits, okay?
You know what? That's why I waited so late. That's what I was really hoping. I just hoped I had to drop a massive deuce, but that wasn't it.
Ew.
But you brought it up. You ought to know by now. So anyway, I just felt like, okay, there was like no precautions, although they did do this, which it made me feel very safe. I brought something. I brought for show and tell.
What'd you bring?
Oh, jeez.
Is it your poop?
No,
This is my stool sample.
Yeah.
So they I don't know if you can see this on the air. So they give you your own blood pressure cuff.
And they'll let you keep it?
Yes, they're like, this belongs to you now, and I'm like, oh gee, you shouldn't have.
You can have it.
Yeah, that
I
literally.
see yours says small adult.
Yes, it does. At least
Really?
it's not youth.
That's funny.
You got a small adult blood pressure thing?
Yeah,
Makes
at the one doctor they have to use the ute
Yeah.
the ute one.
The youth one. Look at that.
It is. But so thank God they give you your own blood pressure cuff to keep you safe
that's
from
right.
COVID.
That's
Right.
right.
But they also seat you literally from me to Lily.
Did you go in wearing a mask?
You have to.
I wouldn't have.
Well, mine was kind of.
What are they
going to
turn me away?
Well, I was kind of sitting there with it pushed down.
shot. I have a gunshot.
I ended up waiting. Oh boy.
Sir, you're gonna have to leave the lobby. Okay, you're not wearing a mask. But I'm shot. Please help me. Sir, where's your nose mask? Do you have a nose mask? We'll settle for that one. No, I'm bleeding out. Medic. Excuse me, sir. Have you got vaccinated? Do you have vaccine papers?
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
I ended up waiting outside. Once they triaged me and gave me my nice little blood pressure cuff thing, which I'm sure they charged my insurance $97 for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ended up, I was doubled over in pain sitting outside on the curb because the whole entire waiting room was filled with COVID positive patients that were just hacking and touching everything.
Well, do you feel that you have it? I'm glad you're here today.
I don't know.
Sure hope not.
I had hand sanitizer in my purse and I was
that makes me feel
dousing.
better.
There you
my
go.
hand.
She had the hand sanitizer.
I did.
And she wore the mask.
I wore the mask. I had the
Look
hand
at George.
sanitizer.
George is like,
safe.
well, no.
No problem at all. She had the hand sanitizer and mask.
Yeah,
That's all you
it
need.
makes me wonder really how, I mean, if the medical professionals there aren't taking it all that seriously, and it's okay for me to bring my 10-year-old, it just really made me it made me feel kind of sketchy about about really how hardcore they're taking it.
I hear you.
Well, does it make you feel sketchy about how hardcore they're taking it, or does it make you kind of look and say maybe this virus isn't really as bad as they make it out to be?
Could be, George.
It's a little of both, because I know people who've gotten very ill from it, and I know people who've had it and who've been fine. So, I mean, I think it's like any other illness that it just depends on
I just
the
look at the
person.
stats. I mean, you know, you got a survival rate of 99.7, and there's illnesses out there that far exceed a survival rate of 99.7%.
But if you want your very own blood pressure cuff, you can get them up at the Sangovier.
Red Pill Jen, we have your stool sample ready for pickup. Red Pill Jen, please come to the front desk, pick up your shitty stool sample.
At least I didn't do it on the carpet.
Do you have peanuts for dinner tonight?
Corn.
Well, thank you for sharing with us, Red Pill Jen.
Absolutely.
Now I figured out I could do sound effects.
I know. Now it's all over.
Oh, I can't wait. Wait until we talk about a woman that is maybe a little too active intimately.
Oh.
I'll have the Echo one on.
Okay. Did you really just figure that out?
Well, no, I knew about it with
You've never done it
musicians and
before,
everything.
though.
I popped my cherry.
There you go.
Lawyer Wayne, is that a
I think that's
microaggression?
microaggression.
Against virgins?
Terrible.
It's just
It's not a microaggression. It's just TMI. But I mean, I'm the queen, but it's fine.
Lawyer Wayne, what did you learn on the show today?
What did I learn today? Today I learned a little more about Mammy Lane.
Yeah.
Some people want to change it, and see, I thought they'd go with you know, the actress that played her, Hattie McDaniel.
Right.
You know, she was in the movie Gone with the Wind. She played the character Mammy. I've never seen the movie.
Right.
But heard that she was nominated for an Oscar and was not allowed to attend the Oscars because of her race. And now we're contemplating removing all these streets are named after these characters from Gone with the Wind. We're contemplating replacing her name on the streets with that of a white character.
Of the white trash one, yeah.
I
know.
It feels wrong to me. I've never heard that
Yes,
Mammy was particularly offensive because I didn't even think of it as a particularly racial term. That was just kind of like Nana or Mama or whatever. I thought it was just another name for grandma.
Mammy.
What about Pappy?
Who knows? Who knows?
I'm telling you, I think it's people. You got a lot of people out there with that have good intentions, but are blinded by stupidity.
It's the kind of thing that
I'm telling you, they're not chess players. You're talking to low-level checker players at some point.
Even if the term Mammy is offensive, I don't know that it's right not to honor her for playing that character, because that character was a slave, was oppressed. She played a character from the pre-Civil War.
It's not like you're seeing Ted Bundy Lane. People that get streets named after them.
I don't think the intention was to glorify slavery or the oppression. I think it was to honor this lady's acting in a movie.
How long has the place been around? I mean, there's so many questions on that. It's just yeah.
It's a thorny issue, I suppose.
You know, we also have a Bruce Jenner Drive.
Do we?
Right?
Not for long.
Is it changed to Caitlyn Jenner?
No, we don't.
Alexa.
Yes, we do.
Bruce Jenner Drive, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Off of Boo Hill.
Wait, what?
I could imagine someone complaining that they're using a former name, I suppose.
Yeah. Alexa, where is Bruce Jenner? Alexa, where is Bruce Jenner Drive in Clarksville, Tennessee? And do we change that to Caitlyn Jenner now?
Sorry, I am not able to search for that.
Ooh.
Controversial.
Alexa.
I'm Googling it.
Where is Caitlyn Jenner Drive in Clarksville?
Sorry,
Okay,
I am not
thank
able
God.
to search for that.
They're right. It's literally right here. It's in the neighborhoods behind Providence, and like it's right on Zillow. 526 Bruce Jenner Drive.
I need to contact my city councilman / commissioner, county commissioner, and ask about changing.
It's a cute house
Bruce
too.
Jenner Lane.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask Alexa something real quick?
Yeah, what's up, intern Jen?
Alexa, can you search for the girl of my dreams?
Oh my gosh.
God, I hope they show a picture
One
of
moment.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh.
Showing results for the girl of my dreams.
It's a
the
book.
first one is the girl of my dreams.
I was hoping it would say, "Sorry, I could not search for that," or something like that doesn't exist.
Intern Shane, she's not your personal magic 8-ball.
So yeah, Mammy Lane. And
Mammy
check out my
Lane.
OnlyFans.
Yes.
At Lawyer Wayne.
At Lawyer Wayne. It's really there.
Yeah.
Topless?
You'll have to check it out and see.
At Lawyer Wayne, OnlyFans. Nice job today, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Chief Wiggins, what'd you learn on the show today?
I'm gonna have to go with Lawyer Wayne there. I mean, I didn't know that street names were now offensive.
Yeah.
I drive around all the time and just see names of streets. I don't think like, I wonder what this Elkmont Drive is named after.
I wish I had the picture, but it's the corner of Inyo and Inyo Street and Butte Drive.
That's funny.
And it's Inyo Butte.
The two intersect.
Yeah.
I like the one off of Needmore. There's Need Less.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Need
that was
less.
pretty funny.
Need less traffic. That's what we need less there.
Need more road. We definitely need more road.
And then off of
It's
Madison, where they've got the Tooth Acres and the
Oh
what's
yeah,
the Head
Tooth Acres. Yeah.
yeah.
Tooth Acres. Right.
Yeah, that's cute.
Down in Memphis.
I
around-
hate those, by the way. It makes me disturbed.
Down in Memphis around the Pink Palace, there's, like, you name it, there's a street there. Pink Palace Court, Pink Palace Avenue, Pink Palace Lane. It's horrible.
And speaking of which, over by the Pink Lady. Yeah. You know what the street over there is, right?
No, I don't.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I won't do it, Lawyer Wayne. I won't do it.
It's next to like a vegan cafe. I kid you not.
Yeah. And that vegan cafe is on a Beaver Drive, I think.
And they serve fish tacos on,
It's the name of the street.
Flagging this show.
Flagging
As soon as I get off this, I'm reporting it.
Red Pill Jen, what'd you learn on the show today?
Oh, gee, let's see. You caught me off guard again because
You didn't even go first.
I know. Still, these antibiotics, they got me zoning. I'm serious, it's bad.
Jeez, what'd they give
brain
you?
dead. I can't remember the name. Yeah, probably. It's COVID brain.
She went to the hospital to get COVID.
How about
No,
that story
I,
about the folks?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that one?
No, I was going to say that. I learned that you thanks, Larry Wayne. I was going to do that all by myself. I learned that you probably shouldn't pretend to get human trafficked.
No.
It's
No.
probably a bad idea.
I wonder why she did it, though.
Attention.
Hold on, you just now learned that? A little concerned.
Do you think she did it for attention, or I don't?
I do. I think she absolutely did it.
or
For the likes. She wanted the likes.
No, I think she did it to get her kicks off with this kid.
Maybe it was planned. Maybe the man and the woman had they were.
Or
just,
maybe it was going to get a lot worse. Who knows?
I don't know. I think it's crap that the guy is apologizing for trying to do the right thing when he wasn't sure if she was being serious.
Crazy story.
That sucks.
Crazy story out of Clarksville. I reached out to the kid. We'll see if he is able to join us soon.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Intern Shane, what'd you learn on the show today?
I learned that some ERs give free blood pressure things.
Yeah.
Like what Red Pill Jen showed us.
Yeah.
That's exactly where intern Shane is going right after this, I guarantee you.
Is it reusable? Do you have a
It
blood
is.
pressure machine? I mean, I don't even know.
Well, I do have a blood pressure machine at home, but no, I don't think this would fit it. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep it and bring it back if I have to come back, or
Looks like a big diaper.
it kind of does.
No, I don't need a new one. I have
But it's
mine
actually
right here.
small. Remember?
Bay, what'd you learn on the show today?
Lawyer Wayne.
Yeah, I learned
Fans
about,
only.
Yeah, he's got a fans only.
Only
yeah.
fans.
Only
fans.
Fans only is a different site.
Have you made any money on it yet?
Not yet.
No, not even Quinn.
No, it's
Your
only
wife?
it's only been up for about an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
Quinn didn't even know about it until the show.
You
No.
think your wife would?
I wanted to release it on this show.
Yeah.
Got my first pick up there.
How much do you charge a month?
It's free right now, so if you get in now, you can subscribe for free.
Okay.
I may monetize later, but I want to build that early subscribership.
So OnlyFans doesn't have to be all dirty stuff, right?
Dirty stuff. I don't think they allow that.
No, I think
The account said I'm on.
Mine is
You got-
exclusively G.
You got
rated.
jokes.
I think some do cooking stuff.
Yeah.
don't know,
I
some
think-
do
Oh,
workout
do you,
stuff.
Shane?
I think the
Interesting.
OnlyFans thing is
I
an
don't
April
know.
Fool's joke.
I'll create an Only. Oh, isn't?
No.
I hate.
Check it out right now. I sent you a link to it.
I got messages saying happy birthday today.
Nice.
Yeah.
I bet you did. I was going to ask you about
Yeah, I
that.
did. I got messages, and my reply was, "You just made my day."
Nice.
All right. What did I learn on the show today? I learned that Yeah, intern Shane is okay with driving in light rain. It's the heavy rain that he doesn't want to. You'll get over that, man. You'll get over that. You'll see.
Wait till you have your first accident. Yeah, you'll get over it.
Quit saying that. That's horrible. It's a horrible thing to say.
It's going to be years from now.
No,
hopefully so.
It's when he
and it's going to be
have
minor.
his first job.
Oh.
And he got to go to work.
And he's late. And he's rushing. Yeah.
Got to get to work.
All right. Hey, thanks for allowing us, enabling us to have a conversation, and we'll continue to do so on the next Joe Padula Show, America's Party with a Purpose. Absolutely.